Do you need a perfect condition to create beautiful photography, or is it down to the photographer? That's the question I want to explore today, because let's face it, as a photographer, those beautiful conditions we're chasing after are really, really rare. And most days you get something like today, flat light, blue sky or cloudy, and I'm out of season for colours in the woods, and it's just a normal, bland, boring day. And the question is, can I capture something unique and beautiful and I'm proud of on a day like this? And I'm actually convinced that you can. In the end, it's not down to weather or beautiful autumnal colours or fog or even light. I'm convinced it's down to the photographer. So today I'm challenging myself on a really, really boring day in a country park that's in a suburb of London to see if I can capture something that I am proud of. It's going to be really, really hard. The light is really harsh, blue sky, and well past autumn. It's mid of winter, no leaves apart from holly and spruce and pine trees. It's going to be really challenging, but I'm going to have fun. And I would like to invite you along with me on this little photography trip to see if I can get a photograph. No. So the first thing I did was I got out of the light because it was really, really harsh. It's mid-afternoon, the sun is at its brightest, and when I mean the sun, I can't even see anything. So I'm out of the light, I'm in the woods, and see what we can find. So I know I said that I was trying to avoid the light by going into the woods, but everything just looked really, really flat. So I was slowly remembering how important light is in photography. So I got out of the woods, but the light is really, really harsh as well. So it's a really fine balance. But I think I actually saw this group of trees on the way into the woods, and I was like, it kind of looks okay, but it might be the light's dazzling my eyes. I can't really see very well. But having failed to explore the woods and getting a photograph, I came out and I was like, let's give it a shot. So I'm here, and behind me it's a really normal group of trees, but in between them are 4 to 5, maybe more, half a dozen silver birches, and they're really tiny. They're really young silver birches, and they really stand out from the rest of the shrubberies. They're white and silver, and the rest is very dark and grey. There's some dog calls coming. And again, it's a really, really busy country park, and I can literally see central London just over there, probably 20 miles away. And I don't really do very well when people are looking at me, filming myself taking a photograph. It doesn't do me good. Okay, so with these group of trees, I think just anyone would just walk past it and be like, oh, it's just trees and shrubs. But I think something really stood out to me, and I think this photograph would benefit a lot from some editing, especially high contrast editing. As for the composition, it's really just a matter of getting all the tree trunks, the silver tree trunks, balanced in the frame. I'm using a 4x5 crop. I really love 4x5. I think squares a bit tight sometimes, and 4x5 is really really good in between a really wide crop and a 1:1 and a 1:1 square format. And I have to say, I haven't been photographing for a while, and it was really, really fun just fiddling with these knobs and getting the composition exactly right in the field. And I just really love this gearhead, and makes photography really, really enjoyable. And I think this photograph, I think I really like it. The more I look at the back of my camera, the more I really enjoy it. It's got a kind of impressionistic, is that a word? It's got a bit of impressionism in it. It's kind of one of those photographs you can kind of really mull over when you look at it. And I'm quite happy with it. And again, I'll take some processing to make it really come alive. And I think I'll show both the raw file and the edited file up. It's kind of artistic, and I really, really like it. Right, we're recording and there's no one coming, I think, for a while. That's good. So I've literally walked from there to here, and it's the same group of trees, and they just look really nice from a different angle as well. I just really like them and how they just stand out from the background. And again, this shot is just really has got a bit of impressionism in it, and it's got a really eclectic feel. It's just a random bunch of trees, but somehow they work together and they create this really harmonic and really peaceful image somehow. I don't know how they do it. So I've got a little shrub kind of in the center, bottom right of the frame, and I've got all these silver birches growing at the back behind it in all sorts of different directions, and they just look really balanced and really good. And again, it's just really fun playing with this gear head and get the composition right. And I'm going to try something here that's a bit different. I normally would try and eliminate as many distractions in my image as possible, but I had a look at some of Joe Cornish's photographs, and I noticed how he always actually introduces some random things at the very edge of his photographs, of the frames. And to me, that's really distracting. Why would you do that? But after looking at a lot of his works, I realised it works somehow, and it's a really interesting touch. And I'm going to try something, a similar thing here today. So let me show you what I mean. So here's a very blurred, reflected. Let's try that. Let's try this. Okay, so here's my composition. This is 16:9, but I'm doing 4:5 crop. And normally, right, I would eliminate this tree here completely, and that little one on the top right hand corner, to make the frame a lot simpler and a lot more gathered. But today I'm going to just leave a tiny bit of that tree trunk there on the left hand side corner, and a tiny bit of the other tree on the top right corner, and see how you like it, and see how I like it as well. Trying something new here, and I think I actually really like it. Looking at this image just at the back of the camera, I think it does intrigue the eyes and makes you wonder what is outside the frame, and like why is it there, and it kind of frames the photograph a little bit as well. Please tell me what you think. And it's just something I've noticed in Joe Cornish's photographs. And if you don't know him, he's world-renowned British photographer, revered photographer. Please let me know if you notice something similar in his works, and let me know what you think as well. Here's the photograph. Let me know in the comment section. to say it is quite hard living in London, or really close to London. It's just a lot noisier than where we were before in Oxford, and it's just really different, and a lot of it is so unnatural and so uninspiring as a photographer and as nature lover, someone who really wants to live in the Hebrides. It's just the opposite, the sheer opposite of me and of us, really, my wife and I. But it is what it is. I have to say, I'm really enjoying this. I found another shot, and it's so unexpected, that gives me so much joy that I found it. And I think it works, and I think it's really beautiful. See these red shrubberies, believe it or not, they are actually just brambles in sunlight, and it's such a dark, vibrant red that I've really never seen it before like this. And the only way that this photo would work is because of the light, however harsh it is. So when you look at this, when I show you on my little camera like this, it's really just nothing there. It's just an intersection in the path, just brambles and random trees. There's really nothing to it. But when I walked past it, I really just saw the potential, especially in that corner there. I could see in my head there's a frame that's framing all the different colours in that 4x5, and it looked beautiful. And I just couldn't stop myself from getting the camera out and get a shot, and it's exactly what I expected. And the light, even though it's the middle of winter and there's no colours on the leaves, this light is really creating subtle colours, subtle variations of colours in between really flat and in a really flat and boring scene. And it's just remarkable. Nature always gives you something to wonder about, and let me show you. It's really beautiful. Yeah.
Hello. What are you filming?
I'm just photographing. I just saw the collection of colours over there. They just, yeah, really beautiful. And
you had all your gear with you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
It's
right.
a nice wintry walk.
It is.
You too. Okay, let me show you what this photograph's all about. And again, there seems to be a theme today. This one is again very much impressionism. It's got an element of impressionism in it. The main elements of this photo are three colours. Okay, so the foreground, the red foreground, and that tree over there, I don't know what kind of tree that is, but it's got a really blue steel-ish hue, and really contrasts really well with the red in the foreground. And at the back there, there's some green mossy-ish tree trunk. At the back, there's three colours working together in harmony, creating really beautiful and peaceful image. So when I was framing this, I was just kind of envisioning these colours as blobs, and I just trying to balance them really, so that they have fairly equal part in this photograph. So the top left corner here is the mossy green, and in the middle is the steel blue grey, and at the bottom here, foreground, is the red, and it just looks like a painting. It's so beautiful and amazing. I'm having so much fun, and it's really amazing. I hope you are inspired after watching this video to go out and just to take photographs, because you never know what you can see, even in the most ordinary sceneries that you walk past with your dog every single day. Nature is beautiful and wondrous. You'll notice I'm also using a polarizer, because the sunlight is shining from the side, and quite a significant amount of glare on the brambles, and I'm just cutting through that glare and getting the most of the colours out as it is, and it really works really well here in this situation. I think it's pretty fair to conclude that you can definitely grab an amazing shot, a photograph that you're really proud of, and it's really beautiful, even when the weather or condition isn't perfect. Let me know what you think of the photographs I took today. And I'm personally really happy with them, and it's really fun just coming out and take photographs as always. And I guess the point is that I hope you are inspired today to just go out, no matter what weather it is, and no matter how familiar you are with the place. Maybe you just see something so beautiful. It may be that you will see something so beautiful and so worth taking a shot for. So as always, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you're inspired. I hope you are pumped to take photographs out and about. And I'll see you next time on my next photography adventure. Bye.